Here we will solve exponential equations where exponential terms divide each other. For example, in this first example, exponential term at the numerator is 8 to the power 1 minus x by 2, and at the denominator it is 4 to the power x minus 1 by 3 equals 1. So first we will do this powers 8, that is the base 8, we will divide it into prime factors. That is 8 is 2 to the power 3 to the power 1 minus x by 2 division 4 is 2 square to the power x minus 1 by 3 equals 1. So we wrote here, the whole expression remains same actually, but we wrote 8 in terms of 2 to the power 3 and 4 in terms of 2 square. So now these two power will multiply. So this 3 will 3 times 1 minus x by 2. That means 3 by 1. So denominator will be 2 and this will be 3 times 1 minus 3. So this 3 will be multiplied with this whole numerator. So we will get 2 to the power 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times minus x is minus 3x division 2 by 2. This 2 will multiply with the x minus 1. So we will get 2x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 minus 1 is minus 2 division 3 equals 1. So now here 2 is the base, this is the power, 2 is the base, this is the power. So same base division. So if we use index division formula, we can write 2 to the power 3 minus 3x division 2. This is numerator power minus 2x minus 2 division 3 equals 1. And this 1 we can write, since the base is 2 here, we can write it as 2 to the power 0. That means 2 to the power this whole index equals 2 to the power 0. So this whole index is equal to 0. So if we take this calculation here, so we will get 3 minus twice x, sorry, 3 minus 3x, not twice x, 3 minus 3x division 2 minus twice x minus 2 division 3 equals 0. Or if we take common denominator, so 2 times 3 is 6. So this 3 will be multiplied here. So 3 minus 3x will be multiplied with 3 minus 2x minus 2 will be multiplied with this 2 equals 0. So if we take this denominator, it will become 0. So now we need to expand and simplify. So 3 times 3 is 9 minus 3 times 3 is 9x minus 2x and 2. So 2 and 2 is 4x and then minus. So it will be minus 4x. Minus plus 2 times 2 is plus 4 equals 0. So we are getting minus 13x and 9 plus 4 is plus 13 equals 0, or minus 13x equals, if we take this 13 on the other side, so it will be minus 13. So minus 13 and 13 cancel, minus cancel, so we will get x equals 1. So solution of this exponential equation is giving us x equals 1. So we will do this second example in the next slide. Let us now do the second example of previous slide. Here 4 to the power 1 minus x by 2 is divided by 27 to the power x minus 1 by 3 and it's equals to 36. So we will first divide these big numbers into their prime factors. So 4 is 2 square to the power 1 minus x to the x by 2 division 27 is 3 cube to the power x minus 1 by 3 equals 36. 36 is, we can write 36 as 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, because 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 3 is 36. So we can write it as 2 square times 3 square. So 36 is 2 square times 3 square. So now if we multiply these two power, 2 times 1 minus x by 2, 2 times 1 minus x by 2, so this 2 will cancel, so we will get 2 to the power only 1 minus x, 1 minus x. Similarly, if we multiply 3 times 3 to the power 3 to the power 3, so these two power will multiply, so 3 times x minus 1 by 3, so if we cancel, we will get 3 to the power x minus 1 equals 2 times 3 square, because 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 2 and 3 to the power 2 same power. So with the formula is x times y to the power n can be written as x to the power n or y to the power n. That means if power is same on two different base and they are multiplied, then we can multiply the base and give them the common power. So here 2 to the power 2, 3 to the power 2 can be written as 2 times 3 to the power 2. Okay, now here 2 to the power 1 minus x, here 3 to the power 1 minus x. So we can write it like 2 to the power 1 minus x division 3 to the power minus 1 minus x. That is, we are making these two powers same. 2 times 3 square. That means we took a minus common, so 3 to the power x minus 1 became 1 minus x. So if we take a little bit of space, then we can write 2 to the power 1 minus x times 3 to the power minus. We know that x to the power n can be written as 1 division x to the power minus n. So from denominator, if we bring a minus power up, then that minus power becomes plus. So 3 to the power minus 1 minus x, if we bring it into numerator, this minus will be gone, so we will get 3 to the power 1 minus x equals 2 times 3 square. So if we take this calculation here, so 2 to the power 1 minus x, 3 to the power 1 minus x, so these two powers are same. So using this formula, we can write 2 times 3 to the power this common power 1 minus x equals here 2 times 3 square. So this 1 minus x and 2 will be equal because these two bases are same. So 1 minus x equals 2, or minus x equals, if we take this one on the other side, 2 minus 1, that is 1. So minus x equals 1, therefore x equals minus 1.